I was like on a holding on to the rope actually a lot. So when I first came, before that he gave me the number to the mission house. But when I came to the mission house, we got on the train with the Zion. I met Hassan Hakeem. When I met Hassan Hakeem, it was like a light on his face, man. Like Malcolm X meeting Elijah Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? So it's something like that. So ever since then, I signed by it. I've been into Islam ever since. Because when I was doing the Ramadan, I wasn't really doing my Ramadan like that. When I started doing Ramadan, Ahmadi, man, it's
took it to another level.
Took it to another level. Wow. Plus the first Ijtima.
Yeah.
But I never went to
youth camp.
Yeah. So everything's been smooth, man.
So, what would you say is the biggest benefit? I mean, that you've had since you joined Ahmadiyya? Like, what do you think? How has your life changed? Is there things that you do differently now, or anything that you can put your finger on? Or?
Stop smoking weed.
Alright.
When I was going through my Sunni problems and stuff like that, I was blowing and messing with different women. And ever since then, I came out with D, man. Everything just
get on the straight now. So I mean, it's deep that you said that.
But
you know what I mean?
Struggling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And we all gonna struggle. We all still newborn children. You know what I mean? We fall and we get up. But it's interesting that you said that. Because what we're talking about is what's gonna provide you peace. You know what I mean? And a lot of brothers, that's why you burn one, is because you're trying to find some peace in your hectic schedule. You know what I mean? And if you're able to, that's what it is. I mean, if you're able to find something else to provide that peace, then you don't need that material thing anymore.
I came on the D, man, I ain't feel so much peace in my heart. Because when I was doing that soon, I was inviting people in the house and all that, man. I was going through hell. So ever since then, man, it's been paradise on earth, like you just said, man. It's all what you make.
Yeah, you're right. Alhamdulillah. Well said, brother. Jazakallah. Yeah.
All praise due to Allah, Lord of the worlds.
Alhamdulillah. So we're gonna move on now. Baby brother. I think when I started, I think I said my name was Junaid, and this is also Junaid here. Coming from Zion, Illinois. Junaid, Assalamu alaikum. You want to tell us a little bit about your path? When did you come in Ahmadiyya?
Well, I was born into it. I was born in Racine, Wisconsin.
What's your parents' name?
My Abu, my dad, he's Abu Barker. All these guys met him when they was coming up, I guess, so they know me a long time. My mom is Dia Barker.
So when was it that you realized that you were a little different from everybody else?
Probably second grade. Going to school with my mom and meeting the teachers and everything. They was wondering why my mom dressed like that and stuff like that.
So your mom wear the veil and she does all that. So did you find it hard as a kid growing up?
Yeah, it was pretty hard in second grade and everything because they making fun of you and stuff like that. But I mean, you know who your true friends are when you start going up in the ages and everything. It all becomes easier. So.
That's interesting. So what is it, do you think, what is the biggest benefit to you about being an Ahmadiyya and being born in Ahmadiyya?
Well, the brotherhood, I think, is a big thing, because, being here with all y'all and stuff like that.
That's true. You ain't gonna find a lot of brotherhood like Islam. Like Ahmadiyya.
So, very good. I can kind of relate to a lot of what you're saying. I was born in Ahmadiyya too, and my mother was the only one in the town with the scarf on, and everybody like, look at the ninja, it's a ninja running down the street. You're like, man, you got to school, and but what I appreciated about it was it was rough. Yeah, I remember I was at school. I'm sitting in front of waiting to go into school. I was probably in 2nd grade, probably around the same age as you was. And, you all the kids standing outside waiting for the school bell to ring to run inside. And all my friends like, yo, there's a ninja on the other side of the building. And I'm like, I was all into, the throwing stars and, the nunchucks and stuff. I'm like, man, there's a ninja, really? So, a whole group of us, like 20 of us, we all ran around the building and, we ran and, they all just ran past my mother and I ran past too. And I realized, what they were talking about. So I just kept running with them. Like, when they all kept running, they was like, did you see it? Did you see it?
Bro, you gotta tell us some more after you get through with your day. We gotta get you too.
All right. But, yeah, I mean, I understand. I came from, the same thing. But the thing I appreciated about it the most was that it helped me to establish an identity for myself, you know what I mean? And I realized I was a little different from everybody else, so I don't have to do everything that everybody else was doing. So it made it easier to kind of keep myself away from a lot of those, bad influences that sometimes, comes along with some of the things we do in American society, So, I think this is a good introduction, to everybody out there, and, anybody who's heard something that wants to, contribute, say something, respond to something, if you think it's all, nonsense, please respond back to us. Oh, gotta get me? All right.
Hey, man,